Hey, Wrong World Entertainment, and Terry Matalas, of Picard Season 3 fame of course, has landed himself a new movie that he's going to be working on. Well, when I say new movie, new for him, but a remake for the rest of us, because he's going to be remaking Enemy Mine, the Dennis Quaid starring movie from years back, which I actually enjoyed that movie. I've only ever seen it once, but I actually enjoyed it for what it was. So we'll have a look at the article and see what this is all about. So it says Terry Matalas, the writer and showrunner behind the 12 Monkeys series and seasons 2 and 3 of Star Trek Picard, much more obviously he was the showrunner basically for season 3. He just had to write in and around everyone else in season 2. The abomination that was season 2. Will use his genre knack to pen a remake of the 1985 sci-fi movie Enemy Mine. The new film from 20th Century Studios is still in early stages of development and no cast member or director has been announced, but given Matalas' work in the series led by Patrick Stewart, chances are he will create a sci-fi spectacle with plenty of nods to the 80s original, which starred Dennis Quaid and Louis Gossett Jr. Per The Hollywood Reporter, Matalas was chosen by the head of 20th Century Studio, Steve Asbell, to lead the Enemy Mine reimagining. Asbell hasn't been the only one impressed by Matalas' work. Kevin Feige has chosen him as the showrunner for the new series centered on the Marvel character The Vision, which will be released in the future on Disney+. No one's going to care about that one. Directed by Wolfgang Peterson, Enemy Mine tells the story of an interstellar warrior called Will Davidge, who finds himself in a pickle when his spaceship gets stranded in Freyan 4, a planet in the middle of nowhere. However, he's not alone. An alien by the name of Jeriba Shagan, whose race humans are fighting, also gets stranded on the planet. Their contempt for one another is obvious, but soon they discover they will have to overcome their differences and cooperate with each other if they want to survive. The sci-fi film was a box office bomb, but it found success overseas in the former Soviet Union, where it became the first American sci-fi film to be screened in theaters as the USSR loosened its restrictions on the influence of Western culture, which is ironic because many ways the Enemy Mine is an allegory about the Cold War. And if you've never seen Enemy Mine, again, it's an interesting movie. I liked it. When I saw it for the first time, back in the mid-90s is when I saw it. The thing is, it's kind of like Dormac, actually, a bit. And I think that's why I liked it. The Star Trek Next Generation episode, Dormac, where Picard is stuck on the planet with the alien captain. And they can't communicate to each other. They don't understand what each other are saying, you know? And this is the same thing. Dennis Quaid's character, obviously human, speaking English. The alien doesn't speak English. So they can't understand each other. And of course, their race are fighting each other. But now they have to kind of work together to try and get the hell off the planet. So that's like where... maybe that's even where the idea for the Dormac story came from for TNG. Was maybe they looked at Enemy Mine and said something like that could be interesting to do. And that is basically what the movie was. Again, it's an interesting movie. Of course, if you look at it now, it is quite dated and stuff, but whatever. But it's an interesting movie to want to remake. It doesn't sound like it would be a big screen outing. It sounds like they would make it and put it direct to Disney+. That's the only thing, you know. But we'll have to wait and see exactly what direction they're going to go in with this, you know. Who the cast will be and all that stuff, and whether or not they're actually going to invest for it to be a big screen outing. It's going to be an interesting one, but we'll keep an eye on it. So, for now, that's all the information we got for this movie. And with that, I'll leave it there for this one. So cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.